There's some other features that are going to be implemented into the game as well, such as clans. What's your take on that?
For
I mean, clans is
clans,
always a good thing. Clans is always a good thing. There's nothing you can say that's bad about it. But what are you going to personally do?
well, see, I'm not too familiar with clans. I've never done a clan in a game before. So, is clan just kind of like your allegiance and you hold to that group of guys for the rest of your, War Thunder experience? Or, I guess, what is, for a layman like myself, what is the true purpose of a clan? Is it to find people to play with, or is it kind of more than that?
Well, I think it's more than that because you can start branching out and saying, well, what does a clan do? I mean, say if they go into a game, you this is a very common actually like irritation sometimes in say World of Tanks. You'll get a clan that gets into the game, and since you can only platoon with say 3 people at a time, because a clan is usually better players altogether, they can almost single-handedly, those 3 people, change a game.
Yeah.
So, how is that going to balance out? In War Thunder, you can get platoons, squads on up to 4 people. Could that unbalance a game? Well, it could definitely.
If there's a clan of, I guess, what's the limit in arcade? I'm gonna go for a, what do you think, Bowfighter or Spitfire real quick, and then back to the clan.
Let's just go into Spitfighter. I feel like I don't want to go harass the Bullfighter too much or abuse it too much.
Fair enough. All right,
Bullfighters,
I'll go with my Spitfire Mark II.
cool. So you're saying?
Yeah, but I guess, I mean, I've seen replays. I've played in games where, right now everyone will concentrate on, say, the right side, and they'll just go in their ground attack planes, and they'll just tear it up, and you can literally be in a game for 5 minutes and it's over. So I feel like
Yeah.
the clans, if a clan is not paired up with another organized force, the game will be over quickly.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. They should definitely change the matchmaking so that they'll put clans together.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of other games do that as well. Whenever there's people platooned up, squatted up, they just balance it out by putting up with other people, and I feel like that's what they should do as well.
Yeah.
Um, there's also another feature that they were planning on adding called World War,
Oh
and
god.
I don't actually know a whole lot about it at the moment, but I'm speculating right now, that it's going to be sort of like a tactical map of, say, Europe, and I'm guessing that there's going to be, territories that you can try to control.
I
You
got a
got somebody
bogey
on
on
your
my
six, by
six
the
real
way.
quick.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I'll go below you.
Oh,
Oh, he got me.
can I get sweet revenge? Ah,
Almost, almost
got
got him.
got a lot of hits on him. I'll go for him, don't worry.
Nice.
Um,
But I think,
it,
yeah. What were your thoughts on what the World War is, or World at War?
it'd be interesting to actually see that. I imagine what it would be like is probably like Clan Wars in World of Tanks.
Yeah.
I haven't actually taken part in Clan Wars and World of Tanks, but from what I know, is that as soon as you gather territories, you start earning gold, and you start earning currency, and that goes towards the people who control those territories. So it'll be interesting if they do something similar. But yeah, it's just a lot of speculations at the moment.
My speculation on the World at War or World War, whatever they're calling it right now, is I feel like that is going to be. Ooh. Did you
I
guys
got
clip?
sick of it. I got sick of that. I got absolutely sick of him because I was shooting so many bullets into him. I was like, oh god, I'm just gonna ram him.
Ooh, hello, biplane.
I'm coming to you.
I feel like, you know how they have dynamic campaign in single player?
Uh huh.
I'm feeling like that may be World of War, and that's where, geez, got a guy on me. He's trying to shred me. I feel like
So-
it's going to be dynamic campaign, but with the combined arms. That's where you'll really see the, the land, air, and sea all coordinating at once.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that might be kind of what the model is right now. They're using that dynamic campaign maybe as a placeholder and kind of figuring it out and working out the kinks. I'm not really sure, but I would hope it's like that, because it'll be epic when you have these carrier strike forces and naval battle groups going up against, some islands in the Pacific or something that are held by one of the other nations. I'm wondering if it's... Oh, man. What if it's like a grand campaign map and you're divided up by nationality, and you literally have to fight in the theaters you would historically have been in? I'm coming in on this SB2M that you're after.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him right now. I'm about to nosedive right on top and unleash my cannons.
Nice. Nice, he just evaporated.
I know, he vaporized. Oh no! My engine's cut.
Well, you were right near the airfield. Ooh. There's a BF-110.
It's okay, I'm just gonna jump out.
He's closing out on you, watch out.
I'm jumping out. I'm jumping out.
Ooh.
Ah, he still got the kill, I think. Yeah, he did.
Got him, but it was too late, I guess. Ooh, there's a TVF just chilling above our airfield right now, about a good 4 kilometers up. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna lose by vehicle kills here, surface targets.
Oh yeah. Let's see where. If we could concentrate on one of the sides. Yeah, see, this is kind of an example of coordination. If they're coordinating right now, I mean, you can tell why. We have 4 ground targets left. That is just not good for us.
If you look at their team, they've got a few multiple guys who are ranging at a dozen or so vehicle surface target kills. So I mean, well, I guess their team's just coordinating better, like you were saying.
I think this brings up a good question, and I've been pondering this for a while. Is what is, like, every game eventually people figure it out. Like, what is the magic number? How many, you know, dedicated bombers do you want? How many fighters do you want? How many attackers do you want? Looks like we're both closing on this Stormvic here.
I think it's going to be quite hard to actually find out exactly how much you want until people start playing this game pro and tournaments.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine when there's actually clan wars, you got like 15 people at a time.
Oh, I gotta reload, and there is an air cobra chasing you.
Yeah, there's plenty of people around here. It's just a mess.
I think he pulled off. You're on the air cobra now.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit him.
Now,
Getting him.
4 seconds. Oh, my engine's turning to black. My time is limited.
Oh my gosh, there are so many guys here. We lost. That's it.
Oh, I was on fire, but the game ended, so I don't think that counted as a death.
One thing I actually really want to test out, apparently I was reading that, you know when you're set on fire, and it seems like, oh, this is a hopeless situation, I'm not going to be able to do anything, I'm just going to explode, right?
Yeah.
Some people were saying that apparently if you're caught on fire, if you cut the engine and start making a dive, you can actually potentially take out the fire. You can snuff it out.
Really?
I haven't actually tried myself, but I'm dying to try it.
How do you snuff out the fire?
So you're caught on fire, right? And you explode because the fire starts going between, you know, from, say, your wings, catches the fuel on fire, goes through your engine, then you explode, right?
Yeah.
So if you cut out the engine, you don't have any more fuel circulating around. You cut off the engine.
And the fire goes out.
And you start making a dive so that you got the wind airflow going around you, and that snuffs out the fire.
Dude, I need to try that because it makes sense if they incorporated
I know it makes
that.
sense. I never thought of it, but I read it on the forum. It's like, what? That's actually a pretty cool.
Yeah, and that level of detail in a fighter game is just, and that kind of goes back to the whole what you were talking about earlier about the health bar, and how I like how there's not a health bar. It's you got to hit them in the right places, and if you're approaching a plane, you don't magically know. You know how much health they have left, because I think that's silly for an aircraft to have health.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the critical spots. You know, hit it in the wing, take the wing off. Hit it in the hit a fuel line, cause a fire. Take out the engine, it loses the engine. I like that.
I'm not saying that the whole health model is a bad thing. I mean, a lot of games depend on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like almost in this day and age, like, it's an outdated model, isn't it?
It is.
I feel like games should start progressing and start using critical hit zones. Because, like, if there's one game that I remember, this is a long time ago, and I know I'm not even that old. I'm 21 right now. But I remember back in the day when Ghost Recon first came out, if you got shot in the foot, or you got shot in the leg, it was a sort of critical thing. I mean, you'd start limping around.
Yeah,
and this is like 10, 12 years ago. And that was you know like revolutionary almost back then. And I feel like games haven't really progressed that whole much. I mean, so many games still rely on a health model. I think it'd be so cool if like when they implement ships and tanks in this game, if you can start blowing up pieces off of these ships and stuff, and it'll have an effect. You know, you knock out the gun on a ship, and then it can't use its gun anymore. I think that's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah. I've actually had a lot of questions with ships because, let's see, you want to go Spitfires again?
Yeah, that's our formula right now. Spitfire, then whatever else.
Spitfire, and let's like concentrate on one of the sides. But I've noticed even in arcade, if there's a plane in front of you and you're facing the sun, in some instances you won't be able to see it exactly. And you can hide in the clouds when it's a cloudy day and stuff like that. So I feel like they'll definitely incorporate weather, you know, maybe wave action. Let's try to rescue this guy.
Wow, this is a pure dogfight over here, isn't it? Oh, come on, get speed. You got him.
Nice.